Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today I'm here with question number 2 part B Feb March series 2023 and this question is from IGCSE syllabus and we are solving question number 2 part B as the subtopics of these questions are pseudocoding, arrays and totaling. Totaling is a pseudocode term. So in first step I'm going to thrash this problem. And so let's start this as this question. Write an algorithm in pseudocode. So as we need to write a pseudocode, then we need to incorporate single loop and we need to output the average of 50 numbers. It means that number of iterations are known. Whenever we have known number of iterations, so it means that we are going to use a counter loop. And out of 3 types of loop, counter loop is our for to next. So we come to know that the loop we are going to incorporate into our question is for to next. Along with that, we need to calculate the average. And for calculating average, we need one more variable. We would be needing one more variable that is known as total and average. Okay. So for what we come to know that there we are using a loop, we are using two other variables, total and average, and then we have an array, and the name of array is numbers. Here it is mentioned. Wherever there is a square bracket given, it's understood that we are using an array into our program. So wherever there is an array, we need an index or count for that as well. And count of array will reach at least 50 values. So hopefully you will be able to understand that what we are going to do in this program. Okay, one more thing that I need to clarify here, that total is in fact a pseudocode term that is known as totaling, and for a simple pseudocode term, as it is mentioned in your book as well, total is equal to total plus number. Okay, so as we are using an array here, so what we are going to do, we are going to write a square bracket as well. Clear? So let's proceed further and we will start writing a proper pseudocode for it, because students usually face difficulty in writing the pseudocode in a sequence. So here I have tried to explain it through a simple diagram, that this is an array we are going to use into our program, and then we are needing two variables in it. And yes, I have mentioned the count of the array as well. So as we start our program from initialization, so we are initializing two variables here, total with a number 0, and then average we are going to initialize it with the same number 0. After that, we need to write our loop, that is for. We know that for we need 3 key terms, mandatory key terms. There should be a for, to, and next. Okay, so for count is equal to, this is the index of array, for count is equal to 1 to 50, as it is mentioned in the program as well, and next count. So what are we going to write inside the body of the for? That is totaling. So how are we going to calculate the total? Total is equal to total plus number of count. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to get that thing, that what we are doing, we are totaling each array element into a variable total. And then after completion of this iteration, when all the total has been calculated for 50 numbers, so what are we going to do? We are going to calculate the average. Be specific about average variable names. So it should be uniform throughout the course of the program or pseudocode, right? So how are we going to calculate the average? We are simply dividing total with the number of occurrences. Either we can write 50 or either we could write count. So this is all about the program. The weightage of this program, mark weightage of this program is 5. So it's clear from this thing that 1 mark is for initialization and declaration. 1 mark is for proper structure of looping, and 1 mark is for next count. Then for totaling, it carries 1 mark, and then for calculating average, it carries 1. So if you have written all these 5 points into your program, so you will be able to acquire 5 out of 5 marks into your pseudocode program. Hopefully you got the idea how to write a pseudocode or how to analyze a problem. For further queries and further questions, keep watching my videos and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.